Hi there! Thank you so much for joining me today. This is Julie DiMatteo from thepaperpixie.com, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And in today's video, I'm going to show you how to make this adorable scalloped tag topper Halloween box. And this box perfectly holds 3 Ghirardelli chocolates, so it's a really cute, super easy project to make. You can actually make 2 of these out of one piece of 8.5 by 11. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to bring in the Simply Scored, and then I've got a piece of pumpkin pie cardstock that measures 5 inches by 8.5 inches. So you can get 2 of these out of one piece of 8.5 by 11. And along the 5-inch side, we're going to go ahead and score that at 2, 3, and 4. Then I'm going to rotate it counterclockwise and score it at 2, 4, 6, and 8. Okay. Hope you can see those score lines. Now I'm going to fold and burnish on all the score lines. Okay, so now we have this little 1/2 inch score line along the right side, and we're going to go ahead and cut away this bottom rectangle here, as well as this top rectangle, only leaving this small section here. I'm going to also notch that in just a little bit. Okay, so we just have this little tab along the side there. Then I'm going to cut up all of these vertical score lines, stopping at that first horizontal score line. Okay, so then along the top, we're going to go ahead and cut these score lines down to that second horizontal score line. Okay. Then we're going to remove a couple of pieces here. We're going to go ahead and cut off this top section here. Skip a section and then remove that top section here as well. So we'll be left with these 2 little half tabs and then these 2 double tabs. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and pull in the scalloped tag topper punch, and we're going to be able to punch both of these at the same time. It's just a matter of how you fold this paper. So I'm going to go ahead and fold that tab in, and I'm going to kind of zigzag it. I'm going to do that one more time so you can see that. So I'm folding the tab in, and then I'm just zigzagging that paper, so that what we'll end up with is a 2-inch width of cardstock here. And then I'm just going to go ahead and feed that into the scalloped tag topper punch, making sure that I'm pushed all the way to the top. You can also check to make sure by looking at the bottom. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and punch. And then we're going to end up with this. So cool. So before we adhere this box together, I'm going to adhere our designer series paper, and this comes from Spooky Night designer series paper, and it measures 1 3/4 by 3/4 of an inch, and I'm just going to adhere those using some fast fuse. Okay, and then next we're going to go ahead and do our stamping before we put that box together, and I'm going to use the stamp set Spooky Cat and the sentiment Trick or Treat, and we're just going to stamp that in basic black. And that's going to go right on this first panel that's to the left of the tab. This is actually going to be the front of our little scallop tag topper box. I'm actually going to bring in my Stampin' Pierce mat so I can make sure I get a nice good stamping impression there. There we go. And now we can go ahead and put our box together. So again, I'm going to use fast fuse. I'm going to put a little bit along this tab here. And then I'm also going to, this is going to be the last tab that we close shut. So I'm going to flip this over, and I'm going to put adhesive here. Now what I'm going to do is, as I'm folding this down, I'm lifting this tab up because we don't want that to adhere to this square here. But I'm folding this over, then I can then meet this side up to that little tab. And that should line up just right. Now I can open my box, And these would be the sides. So this is our front where the stamping is. So we're going to close the sides, the back, and then the front. Okay. So now let's go ahead and put our chocolates in the box. And again, this holds 3 Ghirardelli chocolate squares. And it's a snug fit, but I love it. 3 chocolates are always better than 2 or 1. So go ahead and close that box, those 2 short flaps. Then, this is how the box is going to go together. So I'm going to use a piece of the basic black shimmer ribbon. It's a gorgeous ribbon, and I just have a piece that measures 6 inches in length. And we're going to do one of my favorite ribbon ties here, and that's I'm calling it the Vera Bradley ribbon. It's the ribbon Vera Bradley puts on her zipper pulls. So I'm going to go ahead and feed this through from the back, wrap this piece around the front, bring it to the back again, and then I'm going to feed that back through to the front, and then up through this loop. Okay, go ahead and pull that together and tighten it. And then I'm just going to grab my paper snips, trim off those ends, and then just pull them apart slightly. And there's a super cute ribbon finish on that box. Love it. This is 2 inches by 2 inches by 1 inch tall. Great way to give out Halloween treats. I always love to dress up my candy for my trick-or-treaters, so this may be this year's trick-or-treat box. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. If you're interested in purchasing any of the products I used today, those will be linked in the description. I'll also include a link to my detailed blog post where you can get more information about measurements, score lines, etc. about this project. I'd love to have you come visit my blog, thepaperpixie.com, where I post projects Monday through Friday to inspire you. There are options to subscribe for my blog updates or my newsletter. And as always, if you have any questions, just let me know. Thanks again for watching. You all have a wonderful and blessed day. Take care. Bye.